Hi guys, today is part 2 of the patio makeover. What I'm going to do now is just jump straight in and show you kind of what the patio is looking like. I've done a few bits and bobs just since part 1, which I'm going to talk you through now, and then I'm going to crack on as I've got a couple more DIY bits and bobs that I am going to do, and hopefully by the end of this video the full patio transformation will be completed. This is what the patio is currently looking like. Last video I painted this fence. I still haven't done the other side yet, but I'm actually still in debate whether I'm going to paint the other side or not. I think I'm probably going to end up leaving it just because I don't want it to be too dark on both sides. But since the last video I have stained these planters that I bought a couple of weeks ago and went to B&Q and bought some really cute flowers. So they are thriving. I just went for some really pretty colours, just decided to get some flowers that were quite simple and easy to maintain. I've also got some other little ones that I've got for some pots, which I'm going to show you in a second because this is going to be today's first DIY project. Little Monty's going to help today. Monty! For today's first DIY project, I'm going to be using these little planter pots that I got from B&M. They were £3.50 each, and these are exactly what I needed. I'm actually going to be tying these with some, they're in there, with some cable ties onto this bit of trellis that I bought from B&Q. I saw this idea on Pinterest, and then what I'm going to be doing is after they have been tied onto this, I'm going to be getting these little plants and planting them in these pots. The pots are up on the wall. I am really excited because I think, you know when you know a DIY project is going really well, I think it's going to look awesome. I have got some of this style of trellis which I'm going to hang up on this wall here, and I've got a similar kind of DIYer, but it's just slightly different. table, I wanted to attach some wheels on it just because the pallets are really, really heavy, and I wanted to be able to easily maneuver the table around patio. So I ordered these small wheels. In fact, they were a lot smaller than I thought they were when I ordered them, but they still worked really well. I ordered them off Amazon for a couple of quid. They came with the screws. They were really, really easy to attach to the bottom of the pallets, just using a drill and just simply marking the area that I wanted to drill them to with a pencil. And yeah, I would definitely recommend these small little wheels to any sort of pieces of garlic, any pieces of garden furniture that you would like to make mobile. I have just put the wheels on the table. I'm quite impressed actually. It was such an easy thing to do and very, very cheap, and it just means that I can pull the table out and pull it back in when I pop down the outdoor rug each time. I was a little bit stuck on what I was going to do in terms of how to dress the table. I wanted something simple, but also because the pallet board, I didn't want it to look kind of too woody, so I wanted to dress it up a little bit. So what I decided to go for was some of these, which are basically little table placemats. They came in a pack of 4, however I'm only going to need 1. Oh, there's actually 6 of them, even though I only need 1, but it's fine. I'm sure I can make some use out of them somehow. But this is sort of going to be the centerpiece, and then I'm going to put the bits that I got on top. I also bought this, which is a centerpiece. It's supposed to look like a slice of log. However, this is a lot smaller than I had anticipated, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to use this, to be honest, but I'll have a little look. I also popped into B&M and just got a few little bits to put on the top of the centerpiece placemat. I got a little mesh lantern, which I thought fitted really well with the sort of theme of the patio, which is a little bit kind of... And this is just a solar light, which will work perfectly. I also got a little flower, which was just £4, and another little sort of plant. So I'm going to pop this all together now, and hopefully it looks okay. Guys, the patio transformation is finished. I think this is my favourite transformation yet. It was one of those that all just pulled together at the last minute. I really had some difficulties initially figuring out what kind of theme I was going to go for, how I was going to lay everything out, and there was at one point I just thought this is not going to come together very well. But honestly, I had a few last minute ideas. I had a pallet board left over, and I decided to make like a really low sitting, almost like a bench slash seat, with the old cushion off the poof that belonged to the outdoor sofa, which obviously I've replaced now for the pallet table. And I think that's my favourite part of the whole project. It's funny how sometimes these last minute ideas turn out to be really, really good. So it is done. I cannot wait to enjoy the patio this summer. But I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.